some a little bit different. So usually we have the hat. Well, I'm actually gonna leave it on for right now. Hey, I have a little nose too. I'm actually gonna pull it out in my hat. A little nose right here. You know. So I gotta fix it though. But anyways, we're here, and today we're gonna be doing just YouTube React videos. I decided we'll kick back, eat some shrimp, eat some shrimp that my sisters sent me. Boiling crab. Hmm. It's good. And yeah. Okay. So one of the things I was gonna do, and that's the thing, I gotta control it through my phone and my PS4 controller, because that's how we have the setup. But yeah, what's up, guys? Let's eat some shrimp. And let's connect to the YouTube. So as you can see, we already have YouTube here. Now, one of the things I'm gonna say is like, yeah, we're gonna watch YouTube videos, but we're gonna react everywhere. So the hat may not be appropriate sometimes, cause like I do like to watch my you guys are gonna watch my routine basically. You guys I'm not gonna be changing not much of what I do, besides having a camera record me right in front of me as I do so. But nah, I like to watch the news. I have a lot of channels subscribed to, so if you guys, I can take you guys on the journey through the interwebs. But for now, let's just see what we have. First, y'all can subscribe to my channel right here. I'm actually gonna play a little bit. Some of my gaming channel right here. I uploaded this one today. Oh, so I don't know if y'all can hear it and stuff, but we're gonna see. I still had to figure it up. I still had to set everything up. But pretty much towards the end, we have Red Man in action. Red Man in action. Oh. How did that stream turn out to be? I don't know. But oh, just making sure the audio works for you guys.
Okay, chat. I feel good about this one.
Bam.
Chat, what is that?
Oh. Alright, so let's start by watching.
Have a good one,
Start by
Brent.
connecting, because I connect first to my.
Thanks for having us, Peter.
I don't recall inviting Kevin, but sure.
His name you remember.
I think it's ridiculous to have a...
So let's do nightly news, because I like to just watch that. Or let's see what Dylan Danis has right now. Jamari.
What's up guys, it's Bambi. So the original 7-hour Fearless video with over 14 million views got blocked because of copyright music, so I'm re-uploading it now. If you watched the first one, comment that down below and like this video and share it with your friends. Use code FE4R in the item shop and enjoy this masterpiece.
Oh my.
Hi, I'm your Congressman, Jimmy Gomez. I know we're facing an affordable housing crisis, so I introduced bills to stop evictions, lower costs for renters, and expand affordable housing.
We gotta watch the whole ad. What?
I'm gonna let you in on a little wash day secret. I apply it directly to my hair, and my wash day turns into wash hour with ease. Look at this slip.
Look at that.
Like a slip and slide. Detangle and condition with Moisture Miracle Pre-Shampoo by African Pride.
So we are now a month removed from the extremely underwhelming fight between Logan Paul and Dylan Danis, where basically nobody won, as Dylan made a mockery of the entire thing, only throwing around 9 punches the entire time, and making a total clown of himself in the process after talking big time smack for months on end. Logan, on the other hand, might have gotten the official W, but he was literally in the ring with a boxing dummy, an immobile target that stood there getting punched in the face, who he could not knock out despite being twice his size. In general, this was a pathetic event that still sold over 1 million pay-per-view buys. In my opinion, this fight kinda signifies the real end of the hype around the influencer boxing scene, which has quickly become much more of a circus than anything resembling entertainment. And the craziest thing to me in this whole situation is that Dylan, who had this bad reputation for years of ducking fights, had essentially finagled his way into being viewed as the people's champ. I mean, with so much heat being thrown Logan's way over the last year, all Dylan really had to do was show up and compete, maybe get a few good shots in, and I feel like he would have still earned a lot of respect. But when he showed up and acted like a buffoon the entire time, trying to get these memeable moments, it's like he threw all those people standing behind him away. And even after this guy made such an arse of himself, he is still trying to continue to troll on Twitter, and it's gotten to a pretty pathetic place. It's like that meme where the guy's trying to enter the training facility and his card no longer works. Immediately after the fight, Dylan was already coping, saying that pussy ran for 18 minutes. And while Logan Paul could have been more aggressive in this fight with Dylan just standing there with his arms up the entire time, I just think he was so concerned with getting not knocked out that he did not want to leave any room open for chance. But based on the power it seems like Dylan's punches were packing, I would say there was an absolute zero chance that Logan was going to get slept here unless he just has a glass jaw. And apparently the entire fight card as a whole was the highest selling pay-per-view card of the entire year, even outselling Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Either way, he goes on to brag about this, saying it's the Dylan Dennis show. Like, this video right here kind of sums up the Dylan Dennis show.
I know I'm gonna knock him out. I don't think he's ready for what I bring. Like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You are an easy fight.
He's taking his time. And you think you're gonna win?
Yes.
It's like a bad 7th grade basketball score.
Okay, so you think you're knocking Logan out?
Of course, I'm gonna kill him, bro.
Dennis just can't even touch Paul, really. Right there, swing and miss again.
And if you beat Logan, right?
Not if. When.
And the crowd's turned back to Logan.
You know what's weird about boxing? It's so easy that you feel you're not doing anything.
I don't think he forgives Dylan Dennis anymore. I don't think so either. The big moment has gone.
You know, he's not a real fighter.
The main thing I didn't understand at the end of it was how Logan did not knock this man out. And in this situation, that's really what everyone wanted to see, right? Was someone get KO'd? Dylan even went on to Piers Morgan's talk show, and Logan claims that Piers violated this man.
You landed 9 punches in 6 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing
that's not great, is it?
it's because he was running though. Even Connor was saying it. He was running. He was
You threw more fights at the end with the security guys.
I was a handicap the whole time.
He still beat you.
He beat me in a boxing fight.
Right.
You know, so he beat me in an MMA fight.
But even that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Come on.
Nah.
And here's where Logan really starts cooking Dylan during one of his WWE events.
That he got dropped by his fight league. So that means not only did I make him lose the fight, I made him lose his job. Sucks to be that guy.
Now, I will say, when it comes to WWE and Logan's whole impact on that scene, he is absolutely winning in that regard. The fans of WWE just love him. I think he recently became like the new champion. He fought that man Rey Mysterio, apparently saved his life. And I think that is the one thing that really keeps Logan's reputation afloat and might allow him to escape all these various situations, all these landmines that he's ran over the last couple of years. And he's gonna ride off like Dr. Eggman after the explosion. We also here have Logan apologizing to his fiance for even taking the fight in the first place with Dylan.
Lied in the build-up when I said I didn't regret choosing him as a partner.
Why do you regret it?
I'm eternally sorry for Nina. I'll spend the rest of my life apologizing if I have to for putting her through that kind of torment. It's inhumane what he did, and she'll hold him accountable. But this is my life. I dragged her into this social media fight bullshit. She did not sign up for this. I mean, she did, of course, but she didn't know, and neither did I. I don't think anyone knew the extent to which he would take things. No fight organization or promotion has ever seen this type of buildup. This is gnarly.
I mean, Logan talking about inhumane when he literally went out there and filmed that body is a little bit crazy. But you know, the lead up to this fight with him and Dylan definitely weighed in on his personal relationship. Wow. I mean, you could even see it after the fight after Logan won. He was trying to profess his love to his girl, and she was like nowhere to be found. She had ran out of the ring. And in response to that video, he's still talking. He says, "I'm not done yet. Should've killed me when you had the chance." And one of the main things that he's been doing now, other than trying to continue to troll Logan, is pretty much begging for a shot to fight in the UFC. Here he says, "I'm ready to fight Dana White. Let's do this." Next he says, "We're about to make a lot of money, Dana White." Here in this video, he even claims that he would retire altogether if the UFC doesn't give him a chance.
And now I'm going to tell Dana White that I don't care who it is, just give me anybody.
Smile Direct Club nighttime aligners make teeth straightening so easy, you can do it with your eyes closed. Nighttime aligners, only wear them at night. Get a smile you love for just $89 a month with Smile Direct Club.
Smile Direct Club. This holiday season, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be emotional. But it's gonna be worth it. With McCormick, it's gonna be great.
Have to do it.
I
I would be
too.
shocked if they don't do it.
If they don't do it, then I'm going to retire, and then I can just
Oh, really?
chill. Yeah, I can just chill.
And this guy right here, I mean, I respect him as a journalist. His name is Ari or something like that. But with that being said, he has been riding his meat like no other man I've ever seen.
PFL 1.
No, I don't want to. They're all
Really?
phones. Yeah,
You'll retire?
Yeah, I don't
You've
know.
never been more notorious.
Exactly. So go me in the UFC.
No, but if it doesn't work out, retire?
Yeah, retire. I don't need the money. I'm good.
You don't?
No, I'm chilling. I made enough money off the Logan fight. I had
Just the
money
one
before.
fight?
We made a lot of money. Trust me.
You
So
should have
I'm
got
good.
pay-per-view back end.
I know that sucks. But what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I think that Dylan definitely needs the money. And these type of tweets are just downright pathetic. He says, "The real main attraction, the undefeated sex symbol, will run this whole game soon. At UFC, at Dana White isn't ready for this level of skill and entertainment." I mean, we saw what happened last time you jumped into a ring, dude. You look like you were ready to take Logan Paul in a whole different type of way. Also, why the fuck is he out here wearing my grandma's pants from the Dollar Tree? And I guess at that same event where he had taken that picture, someone spotted Logan with his wife. And it's just like, dude, you cannot be talking like this after the performance you put on. He says, "I'm in the same section, better hide, you little bitch, and you little hoe." People are saying there's him when it comes to Logan Paul. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. And the major thing is like, dude, you had your chance to show what you could do. You had your chance to whoop his ass, and you didn't do it, so now you should really just stop talking. And it's just getting to this weird level of obsession. He says, "That doesn't look like Nina, buddy. Thought she was the love of your life," and then it's just Logan standing next to some random woman. He even tries to get Adam 22 in on the action like he had done before. When talking about their new Cuck reality show, he says, "Heard Logan and Nina doing the next season." It just don't hit the same. Here he tweets out this photoshopped image of Logan and says Dylan wife. Like, I don't even like Logan, but Dylan, you already showed yourself to be a one-trick pony and you're still just trying to keep it going. I guess as Logan was leaving that UFC match, he had people outside chanting Dylan's name. To which he replies, "I love you all, that bitch." And then in his most pathetic post yet, I can't even show you guys the full thing, but he says, "I run the MMA," and it's a picture of him in the back of one of these clubs where women get paid to take off their clothes, and the woman is shaking her ass behind him. Like, dude, no one wants to see you compare yourself to a fictional character like Scarface again. You took your one chance at redemption and completely squandered it. You were the one man that really maybe could have done some serious damage to Logan's career once and for all. And you just did not cash in, so no one wants to hear you talk no more. And I do think that he will get a crack at the UFC at some point. At the end of the day, Dana White just loves money too much, and he knows that that fight will actually sell. But until he gets in there and actually f someone up, absolutely no one wants to see the antics, and you can't just keep doing the stuff you were doing before that last fight. Y'all let me know what you guys think down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tana Superman, and some other down bad individuals out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Gotta go at least wash my hands.
Aussie Jews, and together their cuisine.
I'm back. I'm back. All right. Well, let's see. I wanted to see Penguinzo. Penguinzo's the biggest one right now. He's literally one of the reasons why we're on chat. We're on stream. It's all good. All right.
Smile Direct Club nighttime aligners make teeth straightening so easy, you can do it with your eyes closed. Nighttime aligners, only wear them at night. Get a smile you love for just $89 a month with Smile Direct Club.
Smile Direct Club. Hi, I'm your Congressman, Jimmy Gomez. I know we're facing an affordable housing crisis, so I introduced bills to stop evictions, lower costs for renters, and expand affordable housing.
Yesterday, there was a fight that almost happened that had more hype than Mayweather versus Pacquiao, than Muhammad Ali versus Tyson, than Joey Chestnut versus a plate of 60 hot dogs. It was a fight that took place almost in an unlikely Thunderdome, a very odd octagon, a Senate hearing. We were so close to witnessing the glory of what it must have been like to live during the medieval ages when disagreements were settled with a duel to the death. Two consenting adults, a challenge was issued, a challenge was accepted, but unfortunately, they didn't get to exchange knuckle sandwiches. Their tummies were left empty because they put the kibosh on it. They weren't allowed to scrap. They weren't allowed to get after it, unfortunately. And damn it, what a shame. Somewhere out there in the multiverse, there is a dimension where this did happen, and it broke all of the viewership records for fights. But unfortunately, we don't inhabit that reality.
Today is quite different, but after you left here, you got pretty excited about the keyboard. In fact, you tweeted at me 1, 2,
so fire.
3, 4, 5 times. And let me read what the last one said. It said,
I thought that was Adam Sandler.
Who pretends like
Kinda.
he's self-made. Sir, I wish you was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company. Myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy.
And the gauntlet's getting dropped.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. You want to run your mouth? We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your...
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
All right, I think I don't want it to sound too loud.
No, sit down.
But I need to sound loud.
Oh, boo! Let him fight. Let him fight.
So that's why I got to test the audio.
Oh, Jesus. The gavel comes out, and that's where it ends, unfortunately. They should have settled it the old-fashioned way. Pugilistic fisticuffs. Let it ride. Stronger man wins. God, it could have been so hype. There's also a guy in the background here whose expression really sums it all up. This guy right here. Biggest fucking smile on his face. Just like all of us, he wants to see this unfold. That's hardcore, though. This is a time. This is a place. Do you want to settle it now? He starts taking his wedding ring off. That actually was hard. Armstrong, is that you? Yeah, fucking Nano Machine.
Oh,
son.
okay, here we go.
Seemed like a
Yes,
consensual
sir.
duel. Exactly. It was a consensual duel.
Let
Like,
me
there's
try
gotta
it,
be
then,
some
let me try
kind
it.
of, like, old rhetoric in
No,
the
but you're gonna get it
Constitution
later?
somewhere that
Okay,
still
no,
exists.
save it,
I mean,
save
there's
it. I'll make
still
my-
shit in there from,
No.
like, the 1700s.
I'll make my
That
right.
says if two
All right.
senators or two men in a Senate hearing agree to a fight, it must unfold. And it's illegal to break it up. There's got to be something in there like that. Never thought we'd see a on-site moment at a Senate hearing. Dude brought the receipts, too. He came in with the fucking tweets, and he's like, let's just do it. Let's run it. Stand the fuck up. Or, excuse me, stand your butt up. I like how they keep saying butt. Like you're about to fight, you can at least say
No, it's
ass.
me reacting to it.
I think
I'm
that's
reacting
warranted.
to this guy reacting
I do
to
hope
this
guy
guy
does some kind of
reacting
fight.
to. It's a
Like shit, I'll host
reacception,
a boxing
guys.
event for them or something, or
We
cage
got the
fight, street
audio.
fight. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know. I
actually
want
lock
to see
it
this
'cause it
happen
sounds
now.
really
I don't
good.
know shit about
So
Mr.
now you guys
O'Brien,
can hear me, and you guys can
and I
hear
also don't know
Penguins,
shit
though.
about Senator
So,
Mullen.
yes,
But
sir,
man, this would be
chat.
a crazy fight to see.
This is me, but look, but this
They
is
look
how
like
I
they
look
got
like right
that
here.
old man
'cause the
muscle.
camera setup.
Put them in a real
And so I can-
NWL
so
fight.
yeah, I'm blocking
That's
Penguins though for a
fire.
little bit.
Yeah, wait, that's pretty good. Our first
On
Senator
my
match.
YouTube.
Actually, do it. Do either one of them have their DMs open? They're clearly very active on Twitter since this is where it all stemmed from. Let me see.
And then, oh yeah.
I'll see if either one of them have open DMs. Senator Mullen does not.
Okay.
What about Sean O'Brien? Neither does Sean. Unlucky. Every election cycle, there's a Senate street fight. That'd be so good. It's what we need. You did not want to feel the burn here, unfortunately. Let them fight. They both agreed to it. Everyone was excited. Just let it
Chill
happen.
stream
This guy's
reacting
excited.
to
This guy's
YouTube
excited.
videos.
He's kind of indifferent. You missed the best part. He challenged him to a charity match at the end of this. Wait, did he?
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
oh, stop it. I have the mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
I don't like-
Mike. You have time.
All right.
Make your statement.
Then let's do this, because I did challenge you, and I accepted your
Chill
challenge,
room stream.
and you went quiet.
No, I didn't go quiet. I was.
Okay. In my defense, this is where the Twitter clip ended, like when Bernie broke it up.
Alrighty.
So I assumed nothing happened here except Bernie lecturing. This is big. Wait, huge development.
You challenged me to a cage match, acting like a 12-year-old schoolyard bully.
Excuse me. Hold it. No, excuse me.
I will say exactly.
Senator Mullen, I have the mic. We're not here to talk about physical abuse.
You brought.
We're not talking.
It's not abuse. It's a consenting fight.
Let me show you his hearing, because I want to expose this thug to who he is. And
Could you not point at me? That's disrespectful.
I don't care about respecting you at all.
I don't
respect
respect you at all.
So,
All right, hold it. Hold it.
Like an Xbox Live lobby.
You're one of
Yeah,
the
hold
hundred of the most
Hold
elite
it,
people.
please.
Act it.
Please. All right.
Oh my god. So where was the challenge to a charity match then? Where was that? Still pretty cool though that they kept going, but I didn't see anything about a
Bam.
different time,
Oh my
different day
goodness.
charity match.
They go in here.
What I initially thought was fanfic from that chatter about the charity match turns out is real. So I found this in an article about it. The two traded angry insults for several more minutes, each called the other a thug, with Mullen at one point suggesting they fight for charity at an event next spring. Literally a WWE moment here, like, see you at WrestleMania, bub. Be there or be square, Buster. I'm gonna make Hulkmania run wild on you. And then he repeated an offer he made earlier this year on social media. O'Brien declined, instead suggesting they meet for coffee and work out their differences. Mullen accepted, but the two kept shouting at each other until the next senator, Democratic Senator Maggie Hassan of New Hampshire, started her questioning by talking over
Should
them.
I bust down?
It's looking unlikely that they're actually going to fight, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed as a just in case, because I'd love to see it now. I went into this Senate hearing with no information on their stats, you know, what's their background in combat sports, but I don't care. I think it could be a really fun event. I can't recall the last time we saw a good old-fashioned Senator Smackdown. There's just something in me tickling me, telling me they might actually be good at fighting. Like, they might have that dog in them. I think it could be a really enjoyable fight, not only from, like, the pure entertainment spectacle of it with these two older gentlemen that have no business being in a fight like this in the first place, duking it out. I actually think there's going to be a hidden element of surprise about, like, how competent they are with fighting. Just something in me tells me that, because they were more than willing to just let it rip on this day at that location. That's confidence. That's a scary level of confidence. So I do think it could be a fun event. They should put it together. You know, make it a whole community thing, make it a charity thing, turn it into a nice big positive event. I'm sure it can be done. But yeah, I found this whole thing to just be so silly I had to share it. That's really about it. So yeah.
I do have to switch the tags. Can I edit tags? Nah. I'll just tell you guys. This is a YouTube stream. Then you can also follow me at Randay with an A at Twitch. That's
You
Randay
like
with an A at Twitch.
fanfic or something
And on
maybe? I don't know.
You're a role model to 10 million people, bro. I hope things get better, and I hope you educate.
Let's try.
How did she respond, I wonder?
There were a couple of comments in support of OnlyJS. However, as a whole, and understandably, the response was mostly negative. The best way that JS could have responded to this expose would have either been no response at all, or a short, cool...
Oh my god, she's in a Rolls Royce. Is this where she did her apology video? This is a Rolls Royce, right? They're the only ones that do this Starlight thing, right?
On YouTube.
So she was born rich? That's nuts. It's not a Royce? I thought they had a patent on this. We watched the whole video on the dog shit Rolls Royce does. I thought they had the literal patent on being able to do this in the interior of a car. I don't think it's a filter. What the fuck? Now I sound like an idiot. Not a filter. It's a custom. It's a custom Mercedes. It's a custom Mercedes top.
Ew.
Oh.
And I'm wearing a silly hair.
Okay, I see. Alright, maybe I'm misremembering the video, but I remember Rolls-Royce made a huge deal about their ability to put stars in the roof of the interior and them being the only ones allowed to do it. They had if I remember correctly, they have a full-time star guy. His whole job is putting stars that light up in the roof of Rolls-Royces.
So
I'm pretty sure they must have some kind of patent or like a stranglehold on the technology. They have one designated Grandmaster Star Lord for their vehicles.
Which would have actually
You're
been
right, but she did
respectable, as
this
it's 100 times
DIY.
harder than simply get-
And there is no excuse, and there are no justifications for what I said, and you guys deserve better. And when I first saw the screenshots, I didn't even think that they were real, because I forgot how hateful and how angry of a person I used to be.
All that suspense just for it to be trash. The worst insult you could tell somebody was liking black people. Wow.
With the scandal being shared across every platform imaginable.
Was that in her
NEJS would also
apology
lose
video?
all of-
Alright, let me just look at the apology video. Hold on, let's get caught up to speed here. Alright, I don't like.
Because I forgot how hateful and how angry of a person I used to be. And
Why aren't you crying? And where's your dog?
I know that my words hurt people, and I know that my words have consequences.
Well, not really. The consequences were 4 million new followers, actually.
I am so deeply
Seemed to walk away pretty strong.
The first book that I decided to pick up was How to Be Anti-Racist by Dr. Ibram Kendi.
What?
And this will push readers that think that they're not racist into being something better.
To her credit, she did acknowledge that it was a grift in the title stating,
What?
I know it might come off as performative, talking about
Let's see. What else? We already saw Philip. We already saw Jamari. Yeah. Who else do we got? Well, you know what? I'm more curious about topics. Yeah. See, you guys on stream right now, you guys are gonna get all the weird angles.